Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pop Spot. We pop about all the spots we love in professional wrestling. And this week, we are popping about Monster Pro Wrestling Stand Your Ground, our second show about Monster Pro Wrestling. I am your host, Andre C. Joining me as always, but maybe not forever because I don't know if I want to keep him here. But I do. I love him to death. It's my boy, AWS. How you doing, sir?
As much as you like to joke about it, I am a draw, one of two draws on this show.
I know, I'm just bugging you.
Yeah, I know. This was a good week, decent week of job searching. Still haven't heard anything back, but I don't expect to hear anything back until Tuesday because of Easter weekend. Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Bunny Day.
Happy Bunny Day. Don't be like Nate Nixon. Don't have 5 Easter dinners.
I'm just having one.
Yeah, one's fine for me. One's enough. I'm working on watching this. But, we went to MPW on Friday. That was a lot of fun. And now we're going to cover the show. Very cool.
Are we? Are we really?
I think we should. This is what the whole thing is about.
I think we should. I think, yeah, we went to the show. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Roll credits.
It would have been a great episode for, April Fools, but...
Yeah, that would have been. Too bad it's currently April 5th. As we're recording this.
Fifth Fools. It's April 5th Fools, you know?
The revenge of the 5th fool.
But we're going to talk about some professional wrestling.
Yeah, we are.
And we're going to talk about MPW. So we're here to talk about Stand Your Ground from MPW.
April 3rd. Alberta Avenue Community Hall.
Yeah. And it kicked off. We only have graphics for 2 of the matches, so you got to look at the match post for 3 of the matches we're going to talk about. Yeah. So it kicks off Carnival of Chaos, Prankster Pete. I thought it was Polly, but I don't know anymore.
I can see why you'd get confused, but it is in fact Prankster Pete.
Oh, this is Polly's twin brother. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. They have a resemblance.
Yeah, Prankster Pete and Jerry the Jester with Bonkers, the clown.
Bonkers, yeah.
That one still bothers me. Versus a team I really, really like. After this show, I'm all in on this team. The Caribou Crew, Luke the Duke James, and the Dream Matt Reym.
Yeah, so a little bit of backstory about the Caribou Crew because I've seen them before. The last time they were here for MPW March 2025. So it's been almost over a year since they've been here in MPW. It seems like they got a lot of their issues worked out because last time they were very much heel, but this time they seem to have a decent rapport with the crowd. Mostly the rapport being we hate clowns, except for Bonkers. Bonkers gets a pass for some reason.
No, I don't like Bonkers either.
Yeah. Anyway, this was a really good match, and yeah, the Caribou Crew are they're great. They are really solid workers.
Early on, Matt Reym getting the Magistrado on Prankster Pete. Beautiful flipping leg drop, or flipping senton and leg drop combo from the Caribou Crew. Looked really good.
Very cool.
Hitting a double bulldog at one point. Pete fights back, eventually running Matt into the corner and into Jerry's foot, which was sitting on the top rope. Beautiful. Actually, really kind of cool spot from half of this was a cool spot with Jerry with a spinning, just spinning in a circle and dropping the sidewalk slam. But then
I did like the spinning sidewalk slam, yeah.
And then Pete coming off the top, but I don't even understand what he hit. I think it was a fist drop. But
I think it was a knee drop, actually.
Because his knee came nowhere near the opponent. His knees were closer to us than they were to the opponent. That's why I was confused because his legs landed far out to the side.
It could have been a weird fist drop maneuver.
I thought it was a fist drop. I don't know, or it wasn't an elbow because he wasn't angled properly for an elbow. I thought it was a fist drop. It looked like, but I don't know. But they only get 2. Wow. Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
type really weird, and it autocorrects to weird ass shit.
Oh, cool.
I don't even know what that says. Luke getting in with a hot tag at one point, taking out the carnival, and hitting both men with sidewalk slams. Beautiful second rope springboard spear by Luke. Like just runs up, bucket, jumps off, turning in midair, and hits that spear.
It was really cool.
And then Matt coming off of the frog splash to Pete, but Jerry ends up breaking up the pin. The end though comes. You get a Russian leg sweep with a top rope overcastle by the Caribou Crew, but Bonkers comes in and hits Caribou Crew with his mallet and causes the DQ for the Caribou Crew, which I
will say the sound that the mallet made was very cool. It's clearly like
bonk. It went bonk.
It bonked, and he didn't just bonk the Caribou Crew. He bonked his own team.
Yeah, but not until after the official declaration that the Caribou Crew won by DQ, because then it would have become a no contest.
Yeah. So once the match ended, Bonkers just went crazy. He bonked the Caribou Crew. He bonked his team, Jerry and Pete, and he bonked the ref. He bonked everyone. I think the only person that was in or around the ring that he didn't bonk was Sam, the ring announcer, which good.
She could have used a bonk.
Damn. Yeah, no, and then Bonkers just leaves. Cool.
Yeah, I guess Bonkers is completely insane. So after that, we had
bonkers.
He's bonkersly insane. Yeah. Tiffany Love makes her entrance.
Yeah.
Has she wrestled before here?
Nope, Dave. This is her first time around debut.
Because I've seen her. I saw her last month, kind of walking around before the show.
I think it's because she was still training last month.
Okay.
This is her first time doing anything. As she comes out, she's got like the dress that has like the trans rights colors, which I'm like really cool about. She's got like this pink Bret Hart-esque jacket with like her logo on the back. And she comes to the ring and she cuts a promo that people could
I don't know what she said.
Yeah,
I heard something. I know she was running down Mad Moxie.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mad Moxie comes out.
Yep.
Looking like
she has a phenomenal
looking like $1 million bucks. Looking like $1 million
phenomenal outfit.
She comes out saying, you gotta earn a championship match. You should go get some muscles and some experience or something of that sort.
Yeah.
And then Tiffany shoves her and they attacks her. But Moxie ends up whipping her into the ropes and Tiffany powders to the floor. Yep. And then the commissioner
Quint K.
Quint K comes out and he says that he understands her wanting a title shot. She doesn't deserve one quite yet. So next month it'll be Tiffany Love versus Mad Moxie in a non-title match, essentially an eliminator bout. Because if Tiffany gets she gets a title shot.
Yeah, which is cool. I'm excited to see Tiffany wrestle. Because I always like seeing new blood. All I can say is because I heard a decent amount of this promo, I didn't hear all of it, but from what I understand, this entire little mini feud is spurned off of the fact that one, Mad Moxie is from Winnipeg, and Tiffany is from Edmonton, and she wants someone from Edmonton to represent the MPW women's title.
Go Winnipeg.
Yeah, Winnipeg.
In this situation, go Winnipeg.
And then the second thing that Tiffany has umbrage with is that Mad Moxie goes to the gym too much. Interesting choice.
She goes to the gym the perfect amount, I'm going to say.
I mean, have you seen those arms? My God.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but this was, for the amounts that I heard, I'm relatively intrigued, and I'm interested in what's going to happen next month. Definitely excited to see Tiffany debut. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So next up, we had a singles contest. Max Mayhem from Pirate Party taking on Thunder Bear. This is a quote from Adam. Thunder Bear looks like he just got out of bed.
Okay, so I have to describe Thunder Bear's look for you to understand properly this quote. So he came out, he's wearing red pajama pants, it seems to look like, as his pants. He's got his singlet on, but there's like clearly holes in the singlet, And no judgment, like I get it. The gear is expensive. And then his dreads, and look, I know it's probably some sort of significance with his heritage, but they just don't look good, man. Like I'm sorry, Thunderbear. You gotta trim those things a little bit, or at least wear shorter ones. Because last month you lost because those dreads were tied to a post and you couldn't make it back in for the 10 count. This is you coming in at a disadvantage. I would highly recommend at least trimming them.
Yeah. Thunderbear gets a Stinger Splash and then hits a Power Slam. Then just like this little jog around his opponent and then hits an elbow drop. Later in the match, Thunder misses a Stinger Splash, and Max hits a beautiful Uranagi for 2. That looked crisp as heck. They finished this. Max had a guillotine choke on, but Thunderbear fights out, gets him up on his shoulders, and hits a Samoan drop for the win. And then Captain Bones and Hammerhead come in after the match, and Max shoves them, and he leaves.
Oh no, dissension between the pirates, a mutiny, if you will. I mean, that is technically the term. Well, no, it's a guy mutinying against his captain. Mutinies don't have to be multiple people. You're just mad you didn't come up with it first.
No, a one-person mutiny is called a betrayal. That's it. It's one person betraying another. A mutiny is a crew overtaking their captain.
I thought a single-person mutiny existed. Oh, well.
That's a betrayal. A mutiny is a crew turning on their leader. A crew. So the whole team has to turn on their leader.
You, fuck's sake.
That's what a mutiny is!
So this match was good.
It was fine.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm happy. I think Thunderbear had a lot more to show off, and I think he did a better job this month than he did last month with Jake.
I will say I'm not going to shit on Thunderbear this month because I don't think he did like whatever happened to him and Jake Woods. Maybe it was just the chemistry wasn't there. Certain things because I absolutely detested that match last month. I thought him and Max had a decent little match here. They nothing offensive, nothing like spectacular outside of that Uranagi. But it wasn't a bad match. It was fine. I generally had a good time watching this match. So
same
props
here.
to Thunderbear and props to Max because I think Max did a really good job in this one.
Oh yeah, both of them did.
What I hear, this was Max's first ever singles match.
Yeah.
From what people have told me, I'm not 100% sure if that's true.
From what I can remember off the top of my head, I've only ever seen Max wrestle in tag matches.
So absolutely tremendous. I think he did a good job in his first singles match. So
yeah, really good job, Max. Really good job, Max and Thunderbear. Congratulations.
He did a good job.
Yeah,
his first match. We move on. Tag team match: the Wild Boys, the Mighty KC, and Tyler Adams with their manager Vale, who now officially has their manager's license.
Yeah, she pulled it out. It was cool because Quinn came out and was like, I'm really sick of the Wild Boys interfering in matches. So now if you want to be out, you have to have a manager's license. And Vale pulled out a manager's license. It was cool.
A white piece of paper that said manager's license.
And then a little checkbox that said yes, and it's checked off.
Yeah. The commissioner says it's valid. And then out comes their opponents. Pirate Party, Hammerhead, and Captain Bones, along with a new member whose name I didn't get, and their manager.
Yeah, so their manager is Vesna Moon, who has been there with them before, and the new member of the Pirate Party, Davy Jones.
He's a monkey.
Yeah,
he's a monkey.
He came out with the poofy shirt and a hook, and he gave us some hook. He gave me a high five with the hook. It was really cool.
And Bones. Okay, so I'll give credit, but he avoided our side of the ring. So I didn't get my high five from Bones before the match.
Yeah, he snubbed me this time as well.
He snubbed me last month, and I talked about it on here. But I will give Bones credit. He got tossed out of the ring. Partway through this match, and then he's getting up. He sees me. He's like, "You want a high five?" I'm like, "Yeah," and he high fived me. So
The debt has been repaid.
I gotta give him credit. He made up for last month. So
yep, the loop has been closed.
I'm back on Captain Bones' side.
Very cool.
Sorry to say, as I'm cheering against them in this match, because go Wild Boys.
Because the Wild Boys are awesome. My favorite interaction on the show happened during the Wild Boys entrance. So I'm getting my notes set up for this match, and Tyler Adams pokes his head out of the ring, and he's like, "Hey, get off your phone!" And I look up at him. I'm writing notes on the match, and then he thinks about it, and he just shrugs, and I'm like, "Okay."
He's like, "Okay," and he just went, "Okay."
Yeah. Because immediately before that, he was hilarious. Like, "Hey, make sure you say some good stuff about us on the show," and I'm like, we always do.
Oh yeah, I love me some Wild Boys. They're great. But yeah, so we get into a beautiful double lariat by Pirate Party onto the mighty KC, but Bones only gets 2 count. Airplane spin by Hammerhead to Tyler. Then Bones does it to comes in and does another one to Tyler. Everybody's dizzy. It's kind of crazy.
Yep.
Tyler gets tied up into the ropes at one point, and Bones, without getting consent from one Mr. Tyler Adams, tickles the man's midsection.
Oh my God! Without his consent, too? Come on, consent is important, guys.
You have to ask consent before you tickle someone, sir. It's just the rules. Pirate Party hit the clasp the hands together and double our elbow drop. To Tyler Adams in here. Wild Boys end up fighting back, taking over with a double hot shot onto the ropes. KC slamming Bones into the post on the floor and like stretches him around the post, like stretches his back around.
Very cool. Very
got him in like world strongest slam position. It's really good. We get an across the knee backbreaker and the top rope elbow drop combo by the Wild Boys, but KC only gets 2. We get the assisted abdominal stretch in the corner. And as Tyler said, everybody's favorite.
It is, in fact, everybody's favorite, the abdominal stretch. It is a great move.
But then Mike the ref, not our Mike the ref, another
not our boss, Mike the ref, another ref that happens to be named Mike.
Not the man who owns this channel. Another Mike the ref decides to physically break the hold and then shoves Tyler.
There's a little something in this business called
Kill 5.
There's a little something in this business called professionalism, Mike the ref. Mike the other ref. Mike the other Mike the ref, not our boss, Mike the ref. Mike the ref is very professional. The other Mike the ref. There's something called professionalism. All I'm saying is, if that was Stu Earns or Ben Omen, that would not happen.
I've seen Ben shove a guy.
Well, yeah, but I don't think he was reffing at that time.
No. I've seen him do it when he's reffing. Stu Earns wouldn't, but that's because Stu Earns doesn't have the balls to do that, though. That's the other half.
He's too sad that the crowd boo him every time he comes out.
Yeah. Bones gets a big enziguri, but to Tyler, and then gets a hot tag to Hammerhead, who takes out both the Wild Boys, slams Tyler, slams KC onto Tyler. Hammerhead. The Hammer Olympic Slam. Hammer Olympic Slam by Hammerhead to Tyler. Hammer slams Tyler again, but Casey attacks Bones while he's up top, about to go off the top. Casey slams Hammer, drags Tyler to the corner for a tag. Tyler goes up, eventually goes up, superplexes Bones off the top, and Casey comes off the top with the big old splash for the win. The Wild Boys ride again.
Heck yeah. Phenomenal tag team contest. My favorite part of that finishing spot is as they're getting Bones set up for this big superplex into splash combo, Vale has Hammerhead outside, and she's got Tyler's water bottle, and she's just dousing him with water. And I'm just like, yeah, no, it's fine. Sharks need water. She's just helping him. How nice. And she's like, yeah. I'll drown him in water. I'm like, I don't know if sharks can drown, but fair enough.
No, technically no. They have gills, but
yeah.
All right,
it was a fun match. Yeah,
I really had a good time watching this match. I thought everybody did really well in this one. This was
absolutely.
So we went to intermission after this. This is only a 5-match card tonight.
6 matches.
No, there was only 5 matches.
5 in a promo. I wrote the promo as a match. I'm stupid.
I didn't say that.
Just cut me from the show.
There's only a 5 match. Oh, no problem. Moving on is a 5-match show.
Thank you.
And we go into our first of the graphics of the show. First graphic: 3 stages of hell, done in 3 different stages over 3 months. Adam, go ahead.
I
told you I was going to cut your
rant. I knew you were going to do it, but okay. 3 stages of hell is a stipulation. The point of a 3 stages of hell match is it's supposed to test the limits and stamina of your wrestlers by having them do 3 matches, potentially 2, but usually 3 matches in a row. You can't just split it across 3 months. That's just a best out of 3 series. I asked for 3 stages of hell, not a trimester of hell.
Yeah, it's a trimester of hell, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. So yeah, first match of this trimester of hell is a submission match. Of course, this is all for the provincial championship. It is the provincial champion, the young lion, Jake Woods, taking on the misfit, Alex Houston.
Oh, no. It's not. You said provincial champion is not Alex Houston. It is currently Jake Woods.
Oh no, I said the MPW Provincial Champion, the young lion, Jake Woods.
Oh, I thought you said Alex Houston first. My brain is not working right now.
It happens to the best of us. I mean, clearly my brain wasn't working earlier.
Alex's arm drags early looked really good. And this is a beautiful one where he arm drags into this bridging roll through into a headlock. It looked really good. I think he looked absolutely phenomenal here.
I will say Alex's chain wrestling is phenomenal. For someone that's his gimmick is so rooted in the grunge ECW hardcore identity. For all of that, his chain wrestling and his technical stuff is phenomenal at this stage of his career. Really,
I thought it was just Lumberjack Jr. is what I thought his gimmick.
Oh, you gotta tag him with Larry.
There you go. He's Lumberjack Jr. because he's wearing the flannel and everything. So, yeah. Alex rolling flips out of a monkey flip, kind of landing on his feet, fell over a bit, but then got back up and hits a nice kick to the back of Jake Woods. Jake throughout the match is working over the leg, gets the leg DDT into the mat, just working over the legs of Jake Woods. Jake Woods rolls through a sunset flip and gets a figure 4 onto Alex Woods, but Alex does eventually flip it over, and the break is forced. Jake is working this leg over throughout the match, slams it, takes him slams him on the apron, wraps the leg around the post, slams it around the post. Alex does fight back, hits a sling blade, follows with 5-knuckle shuffle.
Yeah, that was. I did not expect that from Alex, but I think cool to try and add new moves to the repertoire. I personally don't see it as it work well with his character, but I mean, people liked the move. People were cheering about the 5-knuckle shuffle.
Emma's daughter went, that's John Cena's move. She was, it was her. I don't know, it was her or some other kids were yelling, that's John Cena's move, but in a way of you're stealing kind of way.
Shout out to Charlotte. Great kid.
I don't know if it was her, if it was one of the other kids, but some kid got mad. They sounded angry that he used John Cena's move.
Yeah, that does not seem like Charlotte would do that. Charlotte would just get mad and say that we don't need to stick together.
Yeah. As Alex is going for another move, Jake hits the knee, follows up with a big old chop block to the back of the knee. Alex does fight back with a tornado DDT. And gets to the crossface on, and then rolls Jake to the center. But as the ref is in there waiting for Jake to submit, Jake grabs the ref, pulls him into Alex to break up the submission.
Honestly, phenomenal ring awareness from Jake here. He realized that the ref was getting a bit too close. Really smart way to break the hold. Genuinely, it's cheating, but it's a very smart way to break it.
and he hits the low blow. Then he applies a modified Texas cloverleaf, like lion tamer style.
Yeah, it was like a lion tamer style Texas cloverleaf.
Yeah, because he had the legs crossed for the Texas cloverleaf, but he put the knee into the back lion tamer style.
Yeah,
really good. And Alex is forced to tap out.
And he does. Yeah, the match is over. And the trimester of hell score is now 1-0 for Jake Woods. So Alex is put on the back.
And then we got a promo.
Yeah, we got a post-match promo. Alex on the ground takes the mic, yells, "Cut the music," and we get Alex. He admits that Jake Woods won. He admits he got the better of him. But he says that next month, the main event of the next MPW show will be the stage 2 of the trimester of hell. It'll be a hardcore match, which is definitely more in Alex's wheelhouse. He apologizes to the crowd for not getting the job done, but Alex vows that this will be the last win that Jake gets as MPW Provincial Champion, because he's going to win the next 2 matches. And as he's cutting this promo, Jake is laughing at him from the entrance, like, "Haha, we'll see how that knee is next month, loser."
Yeah. So hopefully everything good works out well with Alex's knee, and he's healed up enough for next month.
Hopefully. The good news is he's got a month, just under a month to heal.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope. We move on to your main event of the evening. It is a 6-man tag team match for both the MPW Heavyweight Championship and the MPW Tag Team Championships. Now, how this works, that even if a team wins, doesn't mean they get all the titles. It depends on who gets the pin.
Yep.
If the Savages were to pin either member of the Banger Brigade, they would win the tag team championships. And then same with the Banger Brigade. If they pin either member of either Wrath or Propane, they retain their tag team championships. Now, if Massive Damage was to pin Davey Disaster, he would win the MPW Heavyweight Championship. And if Davey Disaster pins Massive Damage, he retains the championship. And I think if Davey pinned any of the other members, he would just retain his title, I think is how it would work.
I think it was also like if anyone pinned Davey, they would win the MPW Heavyweight Championship. I think the way that the ref described it, it wasn't Mike the other ref, was it, or was it the bearded ref?
No,
it was Mike. One of the refs. It was Mike.
It was Mike the other ref. It was Mike the other ref.
The other Mike the ref. He did do his best, but it is a bit of a confusing step.
No, I think it's Massive had to get the pin on Davey to get the title, and the other 2 Savages had to get the pin on one of the Banger Brigade to get the title.
Basically, if the champion is pinned,
got the titles, and then if the champion is only get pinned by Massive, is I think the only one that can win the title in this match.
I think that makes sense. Basically, if a champion is pinned by a non-champion, if a champ is pinned by a non-champ, then the titles change hands.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah,
but
it was a bit confusing, but it was a fun match.
Yeah, so it was a fun match. So you had the Savages in your MPW Heavyweight Champion, David Disaster, along with the Eggy Farts of Professional Wrestling, Pro, and his awesome tag team partner, Wrath taking on the Massive Brigade, Massive Damage, and your MPW Tag Team Champions, Bobby Break and the Bum, Blake Cannon.
He's staring daggers at you all night. Every time he saw you, he just give you the stink eye.
Well, I kept saying boo, or I called him a bum. I will say this: I do like Blake Cannon's tights. I like the.
Oh, they're great tights. Yeah, no, I love the pink and the green. The shades, gives off Switch or Splatoon 2 colors.
Massive getting this beautiful release vertical suplex, sending like Davey flying across the ring. Oh, really good.
Very good.
Bobby break in. He gets a world's bobbiest slam to Davey for 2. That is aka the world's strongest slam, but he hits it. He's a world bobbiest slam.
Because it is the bobbiest.
Yeah. Bobby hits a neck breaker, followed up by a Blake Cannon running splash into a Bobby Break flipping senton into a massive damage elbow drop, all to Disaster.
Yep.
Davey took a beating early on. Davey ends up raking Blake's eyes when he's up on his shoulder, shoving him into the corner and hitting a pump kick into the corner. Wrath in gets a 7-second suplex by Wrath to that bum Blake Cannon. Wrath trips Blake, that bum Blake Cannon and hits a running senton for 1. The Massive Brigade try to come in without tags, like the cheaters they are, because they're all cheaters. Well, not Bobby. Bobby, I'll
Bobby's
Bobby.
good. Bobby's good
I'll
enough.
forget Bobby. He was following that cheater Massive Damage's lead, and he thought it was legal, but obviously not. Massive eventually gets tagged in, attacks them all, and then gets Wrath and the Eggy Farts propane and hits them with the meeting of the minds. A Massive hits a massive driver to Davey, but propane makes the save. Massive pulls the Savages into the ring, just breaking all the rules because he's a jerk. And Bobby Break comes in, hits his sister Abigail to David Disaster. Propane then choke slams Bobby Break, and then Massive spears Propane. Then Wrath power bombs the shit out of Massive Damage. And then Blake then goes for a move, but Wrath reverses and hits him with a big old lariat. Bobby goes up to the top, but Wrath does attack him up top. Just cracks him with some huge slaps up top.
Yeah, he just slaps the shit out of Bobby's face. Brutal sounding.
Yeah, so Wrath climbs up, goes for a superplex, but then the bum Blake Cannon gets in the ring, gets under Wrath, gets him up on the shoulders, walks out, and Bobby Break off the top, and Banger Brigade hitting the Doomsday device for the win on Wrath, retaining their tag team championships.
Very cool. No titles changed hands, but the Massive Brigade do get the big win over the Savages. I would have liked to, no offense, I do love the Banger Brigade, but I think it would have been cool if we had a stable holds all the gold moment with the Savages here. It would have been cool. Just shame it didn't happen. I am happy for the Banger Brigade.
How is that all of the gold?
Well, all the gold they can physically hold. There's only 3 men there. They can't hold the women's belt.
They could. They just have to bring somebody onto their team that can do it.
Oh yeah, let's bring Mad Moxie back.
Bring Mad Moxie back into the
She used to be in the Savages.
You gotta get her back. That's what it is. Gotta get her back.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I thought awesome main event. I thought this Suspente was great. I thought everybody did a great job in here.
Oh yeah,
even that bum Blake Cannon.
The first time he's given Blake Cannon a compliment on the show.
On the show, yes, but not in real life. I gave him. I did give him props after the show. He just laughed when I said, "I know I call you a bum, but you actually did really good in that match," and he just laughed.
Yeah, that makes sense. That is a very Blake Cannon response. This is a fun main. Very good way to end the show, and left the crowd sent the crowd home happy, which is good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought really good main event.
Yeah, really good. I can't wait. I'm excited to see where the Savages go next, because it feels like, Massive kind of finally got that monkey that is the Savages off his back. Not Davy Jones, because you called him a monkey earlier.
Yeah, he's part of the monkeys.
But yeah, no, it's going to be interesting to see what the Savages do next month. It's going to be interesting to see who the Banger Brigade are up against next month. I'm excited.
Yeah. So, match of the night time. What's your match of the night?
Yeah, this is a tough one for me because honestly, the last 2 matches were really good. I, however, am going to go with what I think is a hot take, and I'm going to go with the Wild Boys and Pirate Party as my match of the night. I just had a lot of fun with the antics. No graphic, of course. It is what it is. I enjoyed the antics of Vale outside, and I enjoyed the antics of the Wild Boys. I think they're a tremendous tag team. They have great chemistry. Pirate Party, also a ton of fun. I do really enjoy seeing Captain Bones evolve, because he's gotten way better than he was when he first debuted. Hammerhead, he's always having a lot of fun in there. All 4 of these guys had a pretty decent tag match, and yeah, I just thought it was really good. What about you?
I'm gonna go with the first stage of Hell.
That makes sense.
I think these two had quite a good match. I didn't care for the ending because, again, Jake was cheated, but I think they both had just a heck of a solid match here. I'll give it to them.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm gonna give out my performers of the show are definitely the Caribou Crew. I
Nice.
really enjoyed them. They were very good. I don't think the match was super great. Just their opponents, I think, brought the match down for them. But I really, really did enjoy. I think my performers of the night. I'm gonna give it to Caribou Crew because I think put them in the ring with Banger Brigade, put them in the ring with the Savages. I think there could be an incredibly great match in there.
Yeah, I agree.
Give them,
Absolutely should
and
bring the
I'm not trying to shit on Carnival Chaos. I don't care for them, and I don't
Yeah.
think they're that good. Personally, from a fan, I'm just a fan. This is my opinion as a
Mhm.
fan. But I
Yeah.
think if you put the Caribou Crew in there with a team like the Banger Brigade, with a team like the Savages, who are on another level, who are on a higher level of professional, they're more on the level. I think those could be some really great matches. So I want
I
to see Caribou Crew back, and I'd love to see them challenge Banger Brigade next month or sometime soon.
Yeah, I super agree. I would love to see the Caribou Crew back. Bring them back in less than a year, because the fact that they were gone for a whole year is really sad, because they were a great part of this tag division, and I would love to see them actually try for some titles. So big shout out to the Caribou Crew. Bring them back.
Bring them back.
Bring them back. That's it for this show.
I was going to say, but with that said, Adam, where can they find you?
Absolutely. You can find me on the Blue Sky at awscomedy.bluesky.social. You can find me on the Instagrams at awscomedyeg, where I promote all my comedy shows, all my improv shows, anything that goes on for me. And if you want to watch me, my buddy Malcolm, and my buddy Andreas talk about Power Rangers, we're still deep into season 2. Season 2, episode 4 through 6 will be coming out sometime in the future. He's just working on editing it right now. You can find that at the Morphomania podcast at youtube.com/@humanoidfreak2515. And I want to give a quick shout out to the Grindstone Theater, as I always do. My favorite place in Edmonton, a subsidized theater space for new and emerging artists. They have so many shows. I am going to shout out one specific show. Saturday, April 11th at 7 p.m., Sorry Not Sorry Improv presents their D&D inspired show, Yeg D&D.
I love that show.
It is such a fun show. They had a really phenomenal Fringe run last year where they did like 8 shows of Yeg D&D, and they were all so fun. My buddy Ross frequently shows up as a character in that. My buddy Liam also shows up frequently as a character in Yeg D&D. Such a great group of people just having D&D inspired fun with improv. You can check out that. You can check out all of the Grindstone Theater shows and get tickets for any of their shows at grindstonetheater.ca. Hit the calendar button and find all of their shows that they run every single week. That's enough for me. Andre C., where can they find you, my friend?
You can find me on the X Blue Sky at That Candy Guy, Instagram and threads at That Candy. You can find me over on our local establishment every week, where I do my show Point of View every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Standard Time, aka 11 a.m. Eastern, where we chat the world of sports. But this past Sunday, the show that we did, we actually, for the first 20-25 minutes, we talked actually about Prayer to Wrestling, as they just had their event this past night. We chatted about those matches that Bobby giving us a breakdown of all the craziness that ensued. The Short Kings losing their tag team titles, the non-event that got all kerfuffled up by Jacob Creed and his boys. But if you want to hear us talk about that, check that out over at our local establishment, Replay at Point of View. And if you're over there, hit us up with some hype points. If you're it's a couple days later, we use your hype points. Hype us up. And then also you can see me over here every Thursday, Marvel Talk, except this past Thursday, because we pre-recorded the episode because we went long. You can check out Marvel Talk with myself, Ol Ed, and Peggy, as we chat all the episodes of Daredevil Born Again Season 2. We'll be back this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our local station. We'll be chatting episode 4. I will be back for episode 4 and 5. I will miss episode 6 because I will be at the Clandestine Wrestling event that night, working that show. But then I'll be back for episodes 7 and 8 to finish it out. And then I will be around for when we talk Punisher the week after. Yeah. But yeah, lots of great content coming out over here on our local establishment. All the best content comes from right here on Backbreaker Video, where you find the pop spot and you find all the stuff Mike's doing right here on Backbreaker Video. You get the watch-alongs for AEW, all those great shows, and you can also see him do those live at twitch.tv/Mike the Ref, and you see all the great gaming content over there, including making its return very, very soon, Backbreaker Pro Wrestling will make its return featuring the Pop Spot Monsters, baby. But you can check that out over at Twitch.tv/Mike Direct if you want to see it live. If you want replays of the Backbreaker Pro Wrestling or any other gaming that Mike is doing over there on Twitch, go to youtube.com/@Backbreaker_gaming. You can see all that great content, including stuff from him, even stuff from Mr. PJ and Mr. Rick Jules over there. They are Backbreaker Gaming. Quest for Jules. Check them out on Twitch.
Definitely.
Professional wrestler Rick Jules. You can check out his Twitch channel, Quest for Jules. Great stuff over there. You can see replays of all that on Backbreaker Gaming. One more shout out. Just got to find it in here because it's down at the bottom. To Monster Pro Wrestling. You can check them out on Facebook and MPW Wrestling on Instagram. To get links to buy tickets to their shows, you contact any professional wrestlers that are part of the promotion if you want to buy your tickets through them, or you can find them online, or you can buy your tickets at the door for an extra $5. So check them out.
Absolutely.
And then we'll be back May 1st for the next event.
Can we get a pop for that?
Pop, pop.
Pop, pop. Oh my God, you filled it. Nice.
No. This is new. This is new.
Oh, dang. You got what flavor is that?
Orange
Dreamsicle. Oh my God, I have to find that and try that because God, that sounds amazing. That's it for this episode.
It tastes like a creamsicle, buddy. It's great.
Yeah, I love orange creamsicle pop. That's it for this episode of the Pop Spot. Thank you so much for watching and supporting us. Make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe to Backbreaker Video to get all the episodes of the Pop Spot and all of Mike's wonderful content. Also, the episodes of Pop Spot Presents. Love to shout those out. We have a new one coming out this month. You'll see that sometime soon. That's it from us. This has been Andre C. I have been AWS. And until next time, stay poppin'. Bye-bye.